rather than starting with, okay guys, like what's the number one thing you dislike about your partner that they've messed up on that you need to fix for whatever. Like that's positioning as a negative, and so we want to start as much as possible by building a net positive experience. And here's the 3 ways you can do that, and you can repeat this with your partner. You don't need to be in mediation to do this. So step 1, I am going to set the stage by thanking them both for investing the time and space in themselves and one another. I'm going to say not very many people do this. This is a sign that they have a degree of emotional intelligence and respect for themselves and one another. All of those things are true. I'm going to say I commend the both of you for doing this hard work and trying to avoid further escalation and like further disentanglement and further spiky conflict, right? So I'm already giving them props, both of them. Not one more than the other, but I'm giving them both. And I specifically say, both of you, may have different reasons, motives. One of you may not even want to be here. I still give you props because it shows that you're committed, even when and especially when it's hard. Second, I say, I ask about a win. I say, what needs to happen today in the next 3 hours? If we're to fast forward 3 hours from now, what needs to happen for this session, our time together, to be considered a win? Like, what do you need? And I'm trying to define a win, and I tell them this so that they both understand, and so we can co-construct and co-create a win together. And third, last but not least, I ask each of them what the other person excels at. And you might think this is a throwaway, like non sequitur, but I say before we even dive in, right before we even roll our sleeves up to the hard stuff, I want you to turn to the other person and just be like, notwithstanding all the trickiness that we've got going on, where does this person succeed? What are their strengths? Like, what are their, and it's just, it is super artificial. You're artificially stage setting for a positive experience. And the results bear this out. When we do this, people may smirk a little bit, right? In the proverbial peanut gallery, but it's super effective and super helpful. From a mediator standpoint and from a participant standpoint, in terms of building enough, enough rapport to get an agreement.